Hi everyone, we are together again with another video. This is video number 9 and we are going to check 4 questions for math challenge and online math competition. So probably these are the easy levels because in every Olympiads there are first easy levels, then middle level, then the harder questions. And so it seems like these are the easy ones. And another reminder is if you are solving this kind of question, let's say you are in grade 4, so better you can check a lower grade harder questions and an upper grade easier questions because this is how it works. So even if it is not your category directly, so some questions may be related to you. And also there are some questions which are like IQ questions, even if you are in a very higher category or in a very lower category, same questions you may face because sometimes the question is not about the knowledge but about how do you think. So that's why better to check different types of questions, give a try. So if it is really hard or if you really don't have any idea, so maybe you can skip. Let's say you didn't study integrals, you don't know what an integral means or a derivative, so you can skip those ones. But if you have some idea about the question, even it's not in your category, so you can try. So let's start this question. Here the question asks the remainder of this total from 5. So the general way, like if you don't know any trick, so you have to add all these ones and divide by 5 and you will get the remainder, but it will take a long time, and time is important in this kind of competitions. So the trick is instead of adding them and dividing by 5, you divide by 5 and add the remainders. So this is the easy way because it gives the same result. So if you check one by one quickly, 2020 is a multiple of 5, so no remainder. 2019 is 4 more than 2015, which is a multiple of 5, so remainder is 4. Likewise, remainder is 3, remainder is 2. So if we add these remainders, the total will be 9. So if this total is more than your number 5, so you can divide one more time and check the next remainder. So the next remainder is 4. So this 4 is the same remainder when you add them and divide by 5. So second question is from an upper category. So we have a sequence of numbers. There is addition and subtraction. And so this 3 dot means it continues. For example, next one is 190 minus 188. So that's why, 180 plus 188. So it's hard to do one by one. It will take long time. So we should find an easy way. So when you look at carefully, and each pair gives you 2. Another 2 pairs, next 2 pairs gives you 2. So it continues in this way. So the question is, how many such pairs are there? So at first it may be hard or confusing, but if you realize that these are all even numbers, and if you divide all the numbers by 2, and the results will be 100, 99, 98, and 2 and 1. So when you look at this bracket, so we see that there are actually 100 numbers because look, 100, 99, 98, 97, up to 1. So it means we have exactly 100 numbers. But we cannot say that there are 100 2s because each 2 comes from 2 numbers, so from a pair. So it means if there are 100 numbers, how many pairs we have? We have 50 pairs. It means 50 2s. 2 times 50, the result will be 100. Okay, so the next question about sets, and let's check. In a school, there are 1,000 students, 570 girls, and the remaining are boys. And 1/4 means 1/4 of those students, they travel, and 313 boys do not. The question is, how many girls traveled? So for this kind of questions, if you are good at sets, maybe you can draw a diagram like this one. The big rectangle represents the school, the blue one boys, so outside blue are girls, and the red one are the ones who traveled, and outside red ones who did not travel. This intersection, boys who traveled, this intersection, girls who traveled, girls who didn't travel, boys who didn't travel. So, but we don't need this exactly because without this also we can do. Let's see. First, let's see how many boys are there. If this is number of girls and this is the total, so total minus girls, it gives us the boys. Another one, let's see how many boys traveled. If these boys didn't travel, so the total boys minus traveled ones, this much boys traveled. And next one, let's find total number of students who traveled. So the total number of students times 1/4, because we know that a quarter of them are travels, means 1/4 of all students traveled. So we found that 250 students traveled. So among these 250, there are boys and girls. Since the number of boys traveled 117, so if we subtract this total, these boys from the total, so we will get number of girls. So as you see, there are 133 girls traveled. Okay, question number 4 from grade category 4 and approximately grade 10, 11. Normally, this can depend on the country. It may be a lower grade question because in some countries the sets are taught in a very high grades, but in some countries they start teaching from even in grade 6, 7. So depending on country, it may change. So what we see is A is not a subset of B and B is not a subset of A. For this kind of set questions, better if you make a Venn diagram and put some symbols which represent number of elements there. So since we are talking about only A and B, so there is no other elements. So we can write only A, common, and only B. So since it says A is not subset of B, it means A is not in A, so there must be some number here. So A is not 0. Likewise, B is not in A, so B is not a subset of A, means C is not 0. So these two are important. And the total, A union B, means A and B all together, means A plus B plus C is 8. And intersection means the common part, the middle part, is 2. So B is 2. From these two equations, we can get that A plus C is 6. Okay, so we can keep this in mind. And also we know that A is not 0, C is not 0. The question is maximum A. So we want to make this maximum. It means we want to make this minimum. Since B is fixed, to make it minimum, we will choose the minimum C. And we know that C cannot be 0. And also these numbers are counting numbers, so they must be integer. So according to all these things, we can choose a C minimum, which is 1. Oh, here, wait. Here I have a small mistake. This will be C. Okay, sorry for the mistake. Let's wait. Okay, so if A plus C is 6, so that's why maximum A will be 5, because we chose C as 1, A as 5. So maximum A value is 5. Then total maximum number of elements in A is A plus B. So yes, sorry, 1 minute. This will be B. I am really sorry. Okay, so A plus B. So we calculated what is maximum number of A plus B, which is 7. So that is the end of this video. You can find this Jamboard file under the video. Also, you can find timecode, which is separated according to time. So see you in next video. If you want to get notification from the new videos, please subscribe to channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. See you.